14 when I first started smoking weed. By the time I was 17, I was full-fledged alcoholic. You know, some of us would take the short way journey. Me, I took the long route.
Would you say you was weak-minded as a child?
Huh?
Were you weak-minded as a child?
Weak-minded
as a child?
I wasn't. You know what? I ain't gonna say I was weak-minded. What I'm gonna say is I was verbally beat down by adults. You know, my mom talking all rough to me, my aunties and people, and they didn't understand the mental, I guess, damage that they were doing to me. So my self-esteem was low. You know, I grew up in poverty. I didn't have what a lot of people had. So I went to school. Half the time I went to school. Sometimes I didn't want to go to school because I wasn't equipped to go to school, right? So the only way for me to escape the reality that I was living in, I stayed high. You know, I stayed drunk, you know, fighting, shooting, doing all the stuff that young people do today. I did it. So when I'm saying I am you at 55, right? They told me, my mama, my auntie, they told me, hell, you know, yeah, I joined the nation in about 33 years ago, right? At the age of 26. You know what I'm saying? So I've been around for a while, man. But what I'm telling you is, hell, I understand who you are and where you are. You understand what I'm saying? But I understand that everybody's journey is different. You know, I had to go and do a 14-year bid. You understand what I'm saying? Come out, you know, I've been out 20 years. So, but what I'm saying is, I know what it's like to be on the inside. I know what it's like to be on the outside. I know what it's like to want and not have. I know that. I know what it's like to stay high all the time. I don't know what shit y'all smoke. This shit y'all smoke, y'all got to keep lighting. I don't know what that is. Y'all got a lot of chemicals on that. Got to keep lighting. We were smoking, we would light, laugh, and eat. I don't know what y'all smoking, but what I'm saying is, I'm not here to take it from you, right? Well, guess what I need to tell you? Anytime we need to get high or drunk, guess what it's to do? It's to cover up something that we lack. So you get the information, the proper information, right? The proper courage and the proper self-esteem, and you'll give it up yourself. I'm not here to take it. I'm just here to tell you about it. I used to do it. You know what I get high off now? I get high off being the greatest that I can be because people told me I couldn't be. You understand what I'm saying? So I got children today that I work hard to keep from being what I used to be, but hey, it is what it is, man. You know, when I found the teachers who was on Muhammad, I found life. You know, I found a group of brothers and sisters who don't hold your past against you, who ain't looking at where you come from. They looking at what you're trying to do and what you want to do. You know, and that's what I love about the program. I'm not out here to convert anybody. That's why we bring the Bible, because half of you come from families, background where you're Christians at, right? So that's what I come to bring. I can teach out of the Bible. I can teach out of the Quran. I can teach out of what you want to learn. But I'm here, and Taisha, Ms. Muhammad is here. We here to help, man. You understand what I'm saying? We here to take on responsibility of making y'all our children. Hey, we're the community parents. That's what we designed to be, man. Hey, we're going to play this game. You finished?